Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more Pathfinder Thornkeep.
Yay!
Willkommen, bienvenue.
Welcome. Okay, so we are here yeah, for the first time in a while. It hasn't been a month,
It's a Karazhan week.
Yeah. so everyone's
Karazhan.
probably a little bit more capable of remembering what happened last session. But just in case, last session found you guys once
Dead.
again delving into the dungeons under the town city of Thornkeep. I flip flop as to what it is sometimes because I don't remember that when I'm not looking at it.
I think it's
That's-
technically a town.
Yeah, it calls itself a city, but I think it's technically a town.
Yeah, that checks.
A Borg.
Yeah,
Puro.
but regardless, this time they took the path to the other side of the dungeon,
Path less traveled.
the one that they hadn't gone to yet, which led them to a dark room that with a very scary thing in it that
We noped away from.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
they elected the party elected that discretion was the better part of valor when being snuck up upon by a incorporeal being that deals strength damage, a large amount of strength damage. With
I don't know what you're talking about. We very strategically advanced away from the enemy.
We
No,
very
you guys-
strategically noped
Yeah,
out of the premises.
You guys made the right decision. You guys did a very good thing there.
We did a good, guys.
That was- whew. And walked straight into what was supposed to be an even harder fight. I don't know who made the CRs for those rooms, but they're wrong.
CR does not account for incorporeal or
Yeah.
strength damage.
Um, against three undead beings of unusual composition and nature.
Ah yes.
Namely, they acted like they still had some remnants of their former selves and some sentience, and also were embedded with green shards, an effect most of you had seen before.
Green is the evilest of colors.
As for the person
that's
who
wonderful.
hadn't seen it before, this was noteworthy because these were the people who she had been sent to find in the first place. That's her mission done.
True.
Indeed.
So
Yes.
now we are going to collect the bounty and also figure out
So
how we're going to deal with Shadow Man.
after a fight against some of the most hardcore skeleton warriors that
No. That was just our dice
Oh
were
my
being.
goodness.
yeah,
Well,
that was more of a comedy of errors versus foes
Well,
who were doing
it's-
everything they could.
yes,
Who were having
it's somewhat
okay.
that. It's also somewhat the system isn't super balanced with our new action economy. In such a way, I think that a large number of foes end up being slightly harder because they get so many more actions than us.
Yeah, I mean you are right. Although if you had you were also right in that if you had hit them
Yes.
at all, that probably would have helped.
The fact
speed
that we
things
all
up.
whiffed, like almost
know.
all of us whiffed our sneak attack, I think if we would have just whooped all of them, anyway.
Yeah, for the record,
Whoop.
that fight started with, for those who don't remember, with an attempt to Three Stooges the skeletons, only to realize
Only
at
to
the
be
last second that they were the Stooges themselves.
Oh yeah.
The
Just
monk
running-
got outfought in hand-to-hand combat. It was embarrassing
Yes,
because
it was.
he couldn't hit, and the skeleton was having the best day ever.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And
Our barbarian couldn't hit them. It was just not good.
no.
It was rough.
A rogue couldn't hit that. Ugh.
So we are on our way
Our
out of the dungeon.
build rogue was having trouble hitting.
Oh, good lord.
Ugh. Yeah,
Anyway.
I never thought you guys were in danger from that fight. It was just,
It was like, we want this to be over with. Like, it was never scary. It was just tedious. Like, that's the point where, like, if we were playing Total War, I would have just been clicking the auto finish the fight for me button. Like, that's what we wanted, was just you to be like, okay, you're all gonna take 20 HP damage, and then you kill the skeletons.
Yeah.
Like, I think we would have all been okay with that. I'm just like, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's notes for later.
Anyway,
But yes, let's see. There wasn't a trap because you guys happened to see it in time, and yeah, you guys put most of the gems in the door you need to progress, and then realized you had one missing. And in a moment of clarity, you guys realized that the shadow you had run away from was, kind of the same color as the gem you're missing. So, you guys have gone back to town to rest and plan and figure out what to do about that.
right.
Yeah. So the doctor has the revelation where originally they were going to try and convince the cleric to come help us and fight the thing. Then he has a sudden realization where he goes, "Wait, we're not heroes." And so he goes and finds Pavla.
Yes. Yes.
Could you procure for us a cheap indigo stone?
She raises an eyebrow at you and says, "What are you implying, sir?"
That you're a merchant with merchant
Oh,
contacts?
of course, yeah. Yeah, of course. And she...
Okay.
What? No, I'm not suspicious.
I am not!
Okay, and
How
you're,
dare you suggest this?
and you're specifically speaking to Pablo about this.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
Alright, I'm going to go merchant, if you will.
Okay. Give me your choice of skill roll, but explain it to me as to why it would work.
Alright. I'm gonna look at my skill sheet. And decide.
Yeah, there are
Which one
there are
to
many
use?
skills that could work here, but I'll let you decide which one you want to use.
There
Oh.
are many.
How Pavlo would go about it.
Skullduggery. What?
Skullduggery is not a skill in Pathfinder, unfortunately.
That would be a stealth and sleight of hand check. No.
Well, I'm going to... First, I'm going to look around and, like...
Ah,
What?
dang it.
Oh,
Did-
I'm sorry.
Did you?
Put some tea on my hand.
Ow.
No!
Oh, ouch.
Fortunately, tea house training kicked in, and it
Okay.
didn't go everywhere.
Well, while you're deciding what skill to use,
Yes.
Jing,
Yes.
you guys are exiting the halls. Your job is practically done. You have the signet ring for Gaharl Silvercrown, the guy you were sent to find.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do is turn it in to, you gotta turn it in
Yeah.
to either the family or the Blue Basilisks. The Blue Basilisks are who's paying you, so...
Oh. I would. Let me see.
But it's the family who commissioned the job in the first place. So, what do you wish to do with this information? And do you just leave without telling anyone anything, or do you?
It's not quite what I would do. Or I should say, Jing.
Okay.
First question. Turning in the ring to either the family or the Blue Basilisks. Like, where would they be located on the map? Like, how far away are they? In fact, just a quick question.
Yeah, the Blue Basilisks Guild Hall, is higher up on the sheet here.
Um,
It is number 6 on that map.
number.
It's actually okay. You guys are coming out of 38. You'd have to go to the other side of town, but it's right in that town square there.
Okay.
It's not far at all. The family live a bit further away, like on the outskirts.
In this particular case, what I would do, at least for a start, is I'd probably turn in the ring to the basilisk. Because I agreed in exchange of services with this group
Right.
that I would help them delve the dungeon in exchange for them helping me find Gerharl or the remains thereof. While my side of it has been while their side has been fulfilled, they have helped me. I have not yet fulfilled my end of it.
Cool.
So I would at least wrap up the dungeon, but
Wrapping up the dungeon may wrap up your life.
I would fulfill the contract at the very least. So I would probably head over there while Pavla's merchanting.
I want to case out the local shops and things first. Would I need to roll a skill check on that?
Yes, that would be a perception check with a stealth check if you want to remain unnoticed.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So, Jing, you tell everyone else.
Yeah, essentially, everyone.
Well, I'm not around currently,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, she's not around. But I guess I would go up to. I don't know who's the leader of this crew.
The doctor.
Yeah.
That's
He
Really, the
seems to.
doctor?
He's
He
the
seems to have
owner.
been taking point in all of this.
He's the owner of the company.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so I guess I'll just address the group, so to speak. It's like I have to fulfill my contract and send this and give this ring to my contractors. Tell them of the death and passing of Gahar Silvercrown.
Cool. Like,
Yeah,
I
wow.
think you're dealing with a bunch of mercenaries, so you say that, and like
Yeah.
at least
They just all look at you.
yeah, because
Yeah, pretty
Magdalena
much.
and the doctor are both mercenaries, so they're just like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. Like, I think.
Yeah. I'll turn this in, but I still wish to fulfill my end of helping you with your quest, if we could
Job.
call that job.
oh shoot. Okay, good. I just rolled. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So if you are still around upon my return, I would gladly join you for the continuation of this project.
Yeah, we're not going back today.
Well, why? I don't understand.
Fair enough.
It's
I
all
shall-
right, little rat. There's much you do not understand.
Okay, so Caleb, that's a 25 for my stealth check and a 31 for
Jeez.
or no,
The find it check.
perception. No. I was looking at sleight of hand for no reason. The perception check is a 26. That was a nat 20.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna go return the ring then.
Cool. All right. So. Okay. I started with Pavla, so I should do that first. All right, Pavla.
Yes.
I'm going to roll a luck die here real quick to see where you find it.
Okay.
Why did one of my... Oh, no, that's a D10. It just looks like a D8 from this angle.
That may be a bad sign.
Okay. I'm going to do that again just because I forgot to assign which roll meant what. um,
I made my black dice my stealth check.
ooh, okay. Okay. Yes, I like this.
That's never a good sound.
Caleb.
That is the sound of
Okay.
death.
Yeah. So, um, Pavla,
Yes.
looking around, you do find a decent-looking supply of these gems. At,
Indigo?
yes, a guy looks like he has some he has some lapis lazuli that
Ooh.
that you believe would fit the description of indigo. Um, you have found them at Building 4. It's in the town square, right at the front over here.
Okay.
A sign hangs outside. It says Tardan's Trading Post.
Great. Wonderful. He's gonna recognize me as soon as I walk through the door.
Yes, he is.
Ah!
Just as a thing.
Yeah.
Although I was stealthing, so he can't see me right now.
This is true.
Hopefully.
Just because you know where it is doesn't mean you have to go buy it.
Yeah.
Well, of course I would buy it. How else would I get it, Joel?
Ow.
I don't understand.
Yeah. So, um, yeah. Uh, this is for other people's benefit. The merchant that Jing met the last time you were up in town. Yes, the half orc.
Yes. I thought that name sounded familiar.
Yeah.
He has a real good relationship with
Jing, yes. Wait, with who? I kind of
Pablo.
Yeah, I kind of jumped on that. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say he has a real good relationship with Pablo based on all interactions that we have had regarding that particular point.
Yeah. So, it's not like there's a gang of half-orcs that Pavla mentioned were causing trouble.
Of course not.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, who remembers that?
Oh, yeah,
that
I
was so
remember
long
that.
ago.
That was
Yeah.
And it's not like that. And it's not like Lucy was accosted by half-orcs who were
No.
clearly looking for something specific back
No.
in Dagenhar.
I don't remember that either.
Of course not.
I forgot they were half orcs.
Yeah, I mean, and why would you assume that he'd be associated with them? That's racist.
So racist.
They were all, well,
Yeah.
at least for the most part, the ones that we met previously are now dead.
Yep.
Very dead.
Yeah. So, yes, thank you, Pavla. Is that what you wish to do?
Of course.
With your life.
Yeah, go ahead. I don't know why you're typing that to me secretly.
Fine.
That's
That way.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I like it actually.
Well,
I don't
now
know
that
why
there's
you've done
no
this
point now
intentionally
that you've
secret thing.
now that you've done the thing.
Well, no,
Well,
it's
it's
not
13 plus 11, so that's 24.
awesome.
Yes, you do that thing as you secretly pass this note to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna
To be
roll for
fair,
no particular
Robin, I'm
reason.
pretty positive that you did make your intentions relatively well known. Ooh, yeah, type that secret message.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yes. Okay. So. Okay.
Man, I'm only two buildings down.
The camera pans
Awesome.
2 buildings down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
it is.
Yes, we shall move away from Papa for a second and we'll catch up with her later.
Yes.
Well,
So,
she's
Hopefully,
accomplished.
gem in hand.
yeah. So,
Who's definitely not doing anything illegal.
never.
No, of course not.
Jing,
Mhm.
It's only legal if you get caught.
You go back to the Blue Basilisks Guild Hall, and actually, nah, I'm not gonna. You're not actively looking for anything suspicious. I won't have you try to spot Pablo.
Abadar forbid I do anything illegal.
Yeah. So, yes, you enter the guild hall,
Mm-hmm.
and um, conveniently enough, the person you are looking for is right there.
Oh, wow, that's mighty convenient.
Yes. She appears to be talking with one or two other mercenaries.
Can I hear what they're talking about?
They appear to be discussing a job. Um, the one you're looking for is Ariane Redderfin, the leader of the Blue Basilisks. She's the one that you took the job from.
Alrighty.
He looks over at you. It's like, and
I
acknowledges you're there, and turns back to the mercenaries. All right, get to it. I'm done here. We're done here for the time being. The other mercenaries disperse a bit. A couple of them look at you, and she motions for you to approach.
I do so. Nod my head. Give her a good day.
Thanks. Were you able to find him?
I take the ring out of my pouch, and as I hold it out, unfortunately, not under the best of circumstances.
I can't say it's very surprising, but well, at least you found something. Thank you. She holds her hand out, and actually, no, she goes to take the ring.
I quickly like not clench my fist, so to speak, but retract my fingers around it, and just look at her as like, and my payment?
Right, of course. um, she goes back. She goes to the secretary on the side. Um, hey, go grab 500 gold for Jing here. By the way, I assume you recall it was indeed posted as a reward of 500.
Do I recall this?
Yes,
I mean, it
yes, you
sounds
do.
right, but okay.
Yes, you do. It was on the poster. Um, it's the job you took. You've been working this whole time for the prospect of getting 500 gold. It's
Yeah. 500 gold for turning in a ring. Not nearly worth what I had to go through to do it, but
I don't know. That's a pretty
That's
decent
a
amount.
lot.
That's a good chunk
Yeah.
of change right there.
A meal is worth a few silver.
After snatching from like the claws of death.
Yeah. Well, it's like that's just the life of an adventurer. It's like
Well, yeah, that's fair.
meal. Yeah, a meal is like a few silver and like
That's fair. Yeah,
and,
that's
yeah,
fair.
and like a place to sleep, a few gold. So it's like you're pretty well set up for a while, honestly. Um, this is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
So he goes to.
No, it's not. But I also had emotional trauma.
That's fair. Yeah, you did fight. You did fight undead that were acting like living things. That's
And
kind of.
You had emotional no, I'm kidding.
and that purple garnet room with the dragon from my past.
Oh yeah. Ugh, so many things.
Yeah, it's like on the one hand, so much has transpired. On the other hand, I do not feel like divulging such information in order to
Yeah.
try and get a larger cut.
Cool.
It is worth my silence.
Yeah. Yeah. So the secretary goes to retrieve your money.
Just out of curiosity,
Yeah.
do I notice anything suspicious?
Sense motive check.
Got my mouth. Give me a minute to look at my sheet and get
Yep.
reacquisitioned with movements.
Your sense motive is a 7.
Oh wow, pretty good at sensing.
No, you're,
Alright. Bleep.
you're a monk. You're pretty good at telling what people have.
Okay, 20.
Yeah, okay. Nope, this seems pretty run-of-the-mill for them.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Um,
speaking of which, you have skill points that we never spent. That was the one thing we didn't do.
oops.
Oh.
Uh,
We'll get to that.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Um,
I'll go
well,
calculate
either
that. I'll be
way.
back.
Yeah. Either way. Wait, hold on. Yeah, never mind. You do. You can't put any more in sense motive this level, so
Yes,
it's
you
still
can.
a 20.
Yes, you can.
Well, no, you can put in a maximum of 3 ranks.
Her ranks, she only has
Well,
one
that's
rank.
an ability mod.
Yes, she's a
Oh,
monk.
gosh,
She has
yeah.
very. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go calculate and see how much she
Yeah.
should actually have.
Yeah.
Not. That's fine. Just go ahead. I'm sure.
I mean, with a 20, I don't think it'll matter.
Yeah.
No, this seems pretty run of the mill. Like this is business as usual. If anything, Ariane seems pretty relieved
Mm, I
that this is
understand this.
done.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you may recall the family was
Yeah,
hounding her a bit. So,
yeah.
so
What was such a foolish boy doing in that dungeon?
same thing as pretty much anyone else who goes down there. They're searching. They go down searching for, God knows, treasure, legendary items, magic stuff, history, and very few ever come back out. Eh, I don't. I try not to waste any of my men on such foolhardy, on such business. Not. She suddenly she starts a bit. Not. No offense, men's. You're clearly very. You're clearly very capable.
I just kind of silently nod my head.
Um,
Keep my peace.
yeah, with your son. Yeah, she kind of spoke without thinking. You can tell she kind of spoke without thinking.
Right.
Well, what? Out of curiosity, what did you find down there? You hear things.
Monsters. A lot of monsters.
Yeah. You hear rumors and stuff, but no one's really come back with much to report.
It's easy to see why. Every turn holds a special surprise that's out for your blood.
Yes. Hells, I've even heard rumors that there are places that people have never even reached down there for centuries.
Yeah, this does not surprise me.
Mm.
If such horrors lurk on the surface, who knows what lurks below?
Well, you probably won't have. Looks like you won't have to worry about it much anymore. There's not. I don't have any more jobs that require you to go down there.
Hmm.
So,
But
ah,
but I thank you for this job.
no, thank you. This is a weight off my mind. I look forward to getting a full night's sleep for once. So, the secretary comes back with your money.
Sweet.
Yes.
I get paid.
Yeah. There is a large sack of money.
All right.
He says, "You can count it here if you wish." Uh,
Am I an experienced enough merchant? Well, not merchant, but like experienced enough mercenary slash monk to be able to tell by the weight if it's the right amount?
that's gonna be a little hard. You'd have to use your appraise skill to figure it out. But
Do I even have anything in appraise? Nope, I got nothing in appraise.
yeah, I mean, honestly, this place is a guild,
That's fair.
Um,
Actually,
they,
I'll just take the bag and I will look at the secretary and what's her name? Redfish? Redfin?
Redderfin.
Redifin. There we go.
Redderfin, yes.
Redderfin. I'll look at them both and like, I will count it in my own time. If anything is missing, I just kind of look up, pause. I will let you know.
She raises an eyebrow at that. She's like, maybe you should count it here, just in case.
All right, then I'll yeah, I'll sit and count it out.
You've suddenly aroused her suspicions.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, oops.
Not of you.
You're that customer.
Yeah.
I'm just that annoying one that is like,
No, it's like,
let's just take care of
you
this
only pay.
now.
Yeah, it's like, you remove 50 gold from the sack. You've shortchanged me, you know.
Yeah, exactly. All right. How long will it take me to count it up, you think?
Uh, several minutes.
Okay, yeah, I can spare
A while.
I was gonna say probably
any
like
more than
It's like, you
probably
have to
like
count
10 minutes. I
Yeah,
mean,
10.
like,
It's like,
how
it's
long
gonna
does
feel,
it? How long does it
it's
take
gonna
you to count to
feel like a lot.
500? So
Yeah.
it's assuming
Did
one
they
every
pay in-
second.
Did they
Yeah.
pay 500 gold pieces or did they pay in platinum?
Okay, it says gold, but for the sake of brevity, I'm just gonna say they paid in platinum.
Oh, so it take you like a
No.
minute
Why
then.
would you
Oh.
pay in gold?
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah. Thank you for that reminder.
Yes, Hannah, don't forget to write that down on your sheet.
5
So
platinum?
that's
50.
platinum.
50?
5.
Wow, a whole 50 gold.
All right, so 50 platinum. Oh yeah, that's easy to count.
Yeah. So that should be no problem in that case. Thank you. Or was it? Yeah.
Very good, very good.
mm,
Then I shall bid you a good day. Good luck on your further ventures.
yes, as shall you. If if we ever have something hard again, we'll see if you're still around.
I shall keep my ear to the ground then. And I turn and leave.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask people's opinions on this. Um, experience is handed out for completing that side quest. Now, um, should should I split that up between everyone, since everyone kind of partook in helping Jing? Uh, or should I give it all to Jing to bring her up to second most experience rather than
I mean,
uh,
technically, rules wise, I think it's supposed to be split between all of us.
split?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah, everyone
the
put
only
in
reason I was really considering it is because she's
so behind.
a few hundred behind, and
Yeah, but I mean,
I
that's
can-
kind of a thing is that we've all kind of got different experience, which is kind of fun. It's like it's
Yeah.
one of those things that if you're actually going to track experience, like I think it's cool
Yeah,
that
that's
everyone is slightly different, like level, and that
yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Okay, so that okay, so I shall write down how much experience that is, and yeah, I'll do that at the end, so we don't have to bog down
It's fair.
the session with math.
I think
So
after
Pavla is going to go find people.
yeah, so I think speaking of that, I think after we got cleaned up, knowing Magdalena and where we left Lucy, I think we'd go to the Mage's Tower to maybe try and do some research into the Shadow just in case to see if we could, if we have to deal with it, if we could pick up some tricks. If that sounds good to Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Magdalena, looking somewhat emaciated and a bit just. Whew,
I get her some pie.
out of it. Yeah.
I was gonna say it's less like emaciated. She's just shaking a little
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and breathing seems a little bit harder.
Possibly looking a bit tired, I guess, if that's.
Yeah, basically.
How fast?
Um,
What's the wear off time for temporary ability damage? Is it
ooh,
1 per day.
1 per day.
oof? How much did you
If I
take?
get
She took
if I get a
six.
full,
Yeah, she
I took
took what?
4.
4? Yeah.
I took 4,
Mm. Yeah, my sense
which is significantly less than the 8 that I was initially taking.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh,
How much? How much would it cost to get a cast of restoration?
yeah, no.
That was not a question for you, Caleb. That I'll go look that up.
No, you go
How,
ahead and look that up.
how much is it supposed to
Okay.
technically cost?
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, you guys head to the. Go...
I'm so sorry.
No, that's fine.
No. Yeah, I was looking at my chart to figure out where I wanted to put my points, and I noticed that what is it? I have the X next to intimidate, but
Yeah.
I have -1 because my charisma sucks.
Yes, if you try to intimidate people, they're like, "Oh, you're so adorable." That's cute.
Comes back at me. Oh
Yeah.
lord.
I think it's
Alright, go
more.
ahead.
I think it's more. It's like, well, yeah, well, so's your mother. Like, it's more you're not talented enough with words to insult someone properly. You're like, I will
I know you are. I know you are, but what am I?
violence you so hard.
Yeah, and your face.
Ooh, okay, so you two, Dr. Franklin and Magdalena, head to the Golden Fire Order. Um, where um, everyone, including Lucy, seems to be occupying themselves with just some more, yep, just reading mostly. Um, Lucy
That is
looks up
okay.
as you enter, and
Okay.
was like, "Oh, yeah, oh, you're back! Excellent, most excellent. What have you managed to find? What we're looking for yet?"
No, we ran
Oh,
into a.
goodness gracious, Magdalena, you look awful. What happened?
Something awful.
You don't just say that.
Do you, do you need a rest?
The in time.
You could say like a 6-day rest.
The
4
other
would do.
yeah, the other wizards are looking up. Um, have looked up and acknowledged you, but by this point, they'll kind of nod at you if you look in their direction. Um, do you? Let's see. Oh, what about the door? Have you been able to? Were we right about that?
We're currently testing that theory. It seems that we were missing a gemstone, so we're
Oh
Pablo's in
dear.
the process of procuring one of those for us.
Good. Very
Uh,
good.
hey, where do they keep the books on spooky shadow monsters? Possibly undead.
Undead. Let's see. Hold on just a moment. Um,
She brings back a book with 3 S's.
yeah.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Among other
Um,
things.
Among other things. It's like Bed Bath and Beyond.
She looks around for a bit, then goes to um, one of the two who had been helping her before.
Be right back.
The woman Teowask. And he's like, excuse me, are there any books that are on the undead? Um, she's like, yes, we have them over here. Um, was there something specific you were hoping to find? She says that in general to people.
Shadow ghost th- things. He's kind of looking at Magdalena to help maybe put it better.
She looks she looks like she's having trouble formulating her own thoughts. And she'll say, what would she say? She'll say, we're looking for the possibility that there are as rituals, disembodied spirits, a remainder, something like a ghost. Yes.
I see. Ghosts.
Takes
Yes.
the form of a shadow. It
Shadow, you
is
say?
hungry for life.
Can suck the strength right out of somebody.
Okay. Yes, I believe. Hold on. Um, she she goes to a shelf nearby and starts pondering over. I believe this would have some information, so she starts flipping through it. Um, yes, there's a this. She pauses. Yes, this book describes a ritual for summoning. Uh, that describes a series of rituals and warns of a potential creature that might be summoned. Apparently, if a large amount of shadow magic is practiced in a single space for too long, the shadows itself gain life of a sort. She skips a few paragraphs. It's written here that they appear to exhibit characteristics of the undead and should be classified as such. And as such, great care should be taken when exercising any form of shadow magic, lest one summon one of these terrible creatures. Did, she looks up. Did you encounter such a creature?
What are we doing?
I hold up. I hold up my fingers close together and just a bit motion.
You are most fortunate indeed. Such creatures are nearly impossible to. These creatures, yes, as you described, are much like ghosts. They cannot be harmed save by magic, and they uh, and have the potential to kill a fully grown, strong man in his youth, just in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Well,
This, this is most intriguing. You found this in the ruins, in the halls itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very interested.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, forgive me, my specialty is in conjuration. I, I'm quite intrigued by this. I wonder. Huh, the former inhabitants must have been formidable magic users. I wonder if such dark arts are what led to their or what led to whatever happened to turn them into ruins. Hmm. No, no, Magdalena, you already suspect that um, the halls may have once belonged to the Aslanti necromancer,
Mm-hmm.
Nur Athamon. So,
Yep.
uh, yeah. Presence of a dark shadow summoned undead is probably not surprising. Actually, never mind.
Uh, what? It's not surprising to me. I don't know whether
Yeah,
or not it's surprising to them.
it's a bit surprising to her, but it's.
No, no. If I can give an insight into Magdalena's thought process, she is worried that the members of the Golden Fire Order are going to want to acquire the knowledge
Yeah,
that led to the thing.
yeah.
Pavla comes strolling down the street.
All right. Well, thank you once again for allowing Lucy to stay with you and perform research.
Oh yes, of course, anytime. She is most welcome here.
If you don't mind, we'll take our leave for now.
Oh, um, yes. If you wish to talk more, I'm quite. I would like to know some more about this. If you're willing to say anything.
Possibly, but as you can tell, Magdalena's not feeling well from her encounter, so we're going to
Ooh,
take care.
yeah. She looks like she wants to say something at that, but then decides against it. Yes, that is probably for the best.
All right.
Um, uh, everyone says their goodbyes, and I take it you guys are going to go rest.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go find either the druid. Once we get to Pavlo, we're either gonna go find the druid lady or the shaman, or the cleric. Probably the cleric.
Okay, I am going to check something real quick.
So, what's just so it's the cost of the spell is 10 times the spell times the caster level, but restoration doesn't get any better if you're a higher level, so I would argue that maybe it should be capped at like the 20 or 30 gold it would cost normally.
What level is it?
It's a level 2 spell.
Cool. Um. Let's see, so he has. Okay. Um. Let's see here. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Okay, so that's that. And then. Yeah, sure. Okay. So. Um. Okay, so how much? What was the formula for gold again? I'm sorry.
So it's technically supposed to be their level times the level of the spell times 10, but I would argue that restoration
Jeez.
has no like level component where, having someone better or worse would make it a better spell, but it may be that he just values his time enough. So,
Hmm,
He is a specialist. He should get paid.
yeah. Um, this is he is a.
You have no idea how many years he spent in school. He's got to pay off those
I'm
loans.
going to check his alignment very quickly. Ah, okay. Hmm. Okay. Tell you what.
oh,
Um,
I'm definitely going to, when we go in there. I'm definitely going to regale him with with some of the tales of our battle and of the fiendish creature.
hmm. Okay. Ah, yes. This is most great. Great. Yeah, says the dwarf cleric of Gorum that you see.
Yep.
It is. Yes. Good. I knew I could trust you to use the holy water in a most proper fashion.
Oh yeah. Okay. I also tell him the tale about the undead that I fought that I just slammed it into his face with.
Good. Good. Ah, yes.
Oh dear.
I kind of like this NPC
You are
actually. I feel
You are
like
Yeah.
most welcome in this city.
I
We
feel
need more people. We need more good people like you in this place. I try my hardest to tell these thieves and cutthroats and ragamuffins that they should offer people a proper fight before slitting their throats open. Nobody seems to want that. Uh, yes. And you say you wish to. Yes, and that foul creature sneaking up on you from behind when it already possessed such advantages. Uh, I have no doubt that if it presented itself, you would have stayed and fought.
indeed.
Am I going to need to ask for a bluff check on that?
If we'd been able to
is-
fight it, we would have.
Is
But
Yeah.
Magdalena? Am
I
I
know-
there with you?
I mean, I assume so.
Yeah.
Because at that point, she would probably kind of just step in and say that, well, not step in, but from where she is sat, say, the thing needs to be expunged.
Yes, you are right. And with folks such as you here, ah, yes, I have no doubt it will be a glorious battle indeed. Ugh.
Aye, but one that we are, it would seem, ill-equipped to win. The thing, it it shucked off the blows from our weapons as though they were nothing.
Mhm.
Only the
Yes, I
holy
know.
water seemed to have any strong effect.
Yes, of course it did. It was my holy water. Holy water of Gorum. I doubt it'll recover from that anytime soon.
Well,
Hmm.
Unfortunately, it would
What?
seem that I am in a similar state to the creature. A single touch from it
Hmm.
sapped away all my strength.
Yes, indeed. Well, you know what? I like you. I like having you here. You folks planning on staying around for a while, yes?
Yeah, we've got a job to do in the town. We'll be here for.
Yes, and you're going to fight even more of the creatures, the foul creatures down there.
That seems inevitable. No, wait, no.
Good.
I think it goes. That's the. Yes, that seems inevitable. That sounds good.
Yeah. Good. Very good. Yes, in that case, I am going to have to charge you. I'll give you but again, I'll
Oh,
give
of
you a
course,
special discount.
I would not expect such services would go by without giving a discount
Yes.
to the church.
Make sure you I'll make sure to spread your stories around as well. This could really be what we need around here to inspire people. Really get this place turned around. That is not like all those rotten people who run it nowadays. I don't see why anyone listens to them. Oh well. Can't dwell on that. Things are looking up finally. So he does motion to Magdalena and just like, alright, and points her to. Oh, how would they do this? A chair, a room, a bed. um, actually, probably.
A psychiatrist's
yeah.
couch.
Just stand over there. I'll get everyone else. He brings over 2 other people.
Everyone else.
It's a
Yeah.
big church.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's like, all right, Muffin, Turnell, I will need you to offer up prayers while the proper prayers while I heal our good comrade of their battle wounds. Yes, and he will cast. Was it Lesser Restoration?
Yeah, we only need lesser restoration.
Yeah, restoration heals negative levels. Lesser restoration heals
Okay.
Temporary ability damage.
Yeah,
1d4,
it's 1d4.
as far as I'm aware.
Okay,
Yep, that's correct.
cool. Oh, good, my phone's not working. 1d4 coming right up. And fortunately, he's a spontaneous caster as well. All right, so it heals 1.
Of course it does.
And he appears rather frustrated and prays even harder, healing 3. He starts really chanting. He draws his mace and starts engaging in a mock battle, and then casts it again and manages to fully heal you.
Slams it down, smashes
Yeah.
pew.
Mace of healing.
Gorham's impressed.
I say to the foul spirit who did inflict this damage unworthily with a sneak attack, be gone! Be gone in the name of Gorham! I compel you! I thrust you out!
You have no power here. Sorry, I'm just seeing
So,
Lord of the Rings.
so it works!
Yay!
You are indeed healed!
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Oh, praise be, our sister is well again, and shall once more engage against her foes proper.
Many thanks. What remuneration would Gorham ask?
For such special servants as you, I will only charge the base price of 20 gold. I don't.
All right, I hand him over 20 gold.
Yeah.
Pavla can't find anyone.
Thank you very much, Father.
It's brother.
Brother, whatever.
Sister.
Yeah.
Mother.
Father, mother, brother.
Yes.
Ne frère, père, sœur? Oh my goodness.
Oh man. And one of them just goes, Acolyte! And he raises his hand.
points at himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that, I hand him the 20 gold.
All right.
Like the whole room just turns to look at him for a minute and just.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we all look at him and just go, all right then, well, here's 20 gold.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
poor
look
Ethel.
forward to hearing from you once again.
After we leave the church and get a few feet away, I turn around to Magdalena and go,
Hells.
Yeah.
It's a, you actually hear him say as you go out. Hells. Tales of such a creature. If I have if I ever get the time, I may find use to go down there myself.
close the door, walk a few feet away. You know, for a religious type, I actually kind of like him.
I'm a little worried though about the mages. That one that we were talking to was very interested when we.
I mean, to be fair, wouldn't you
I've
be?
seen that look before. I mean, there are some things better left forgotten.
Agreed. But I figured the bare minimum knowledge would be a fair trade for what they've already done for us.
Maybe, but we already know that they are willing to go down there, so.
If they want to go down there and kill that thing, that's their own business.
Sure, I'm just worried that we will have to go down there and kill that thing. Maybe more worried that if we do, that we leave that room open to examination.
Well, hopefully we can bypass this thing. Speaking of which, isn't that Pavlo over there?
Oh, is it?
That's a good question. Where have you guys gone? Okay, you went to 15, which is right there. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you probably see her as you're walking back to the end.
That's I knew the map well enough to know that.
Yeah.
She waves and trots over to you. And she holds up the lapis and she says, "Success!"
Quick appraise check, Pavla.
What?
Quick appraise check.
Oh, okay.
Do we also get to make a praise check?
12.
Yeah, for real. I can me and
Okay.
I mean, once we get
Magdalena?
a hold of the thing,
Mm.
this is
Yeah.
she's
Oh, yeah.
got it, right?
Yeah.
If we have it,
Yeah.
then that's another
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, that might have been a bit premature. That's for information that may come up later.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, sorry for interrupting. She shows you a lapis.
Of the indigo hue?
Yeah, it's a lapis lazuli. It's rather dark blue, like indigo-ish. It could pass for it. You think?
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Pass 4 should be fine.
Thank you very much, he says, and he's going to outstretch his hand to her.
It's all
I hand it to him.
All right, and I will put it in my pack.
Nice. Okay. Jing, you're also Jing, you're also in the area.
Do I see them?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I will head in their direction.
Okay.
I head in a general direction.
Yeah.
When I'm close enough, without introduction, I just say loud enough for them to hear, like, I have finished with my business.
All right, well, why don't we get a good night's rest, and hopefully tomorrow we'll head to the second floor.
Pavla salutes.
Or whatever is through that door. I'm guessing the second floor. It would make sense to be the second floor. My experience tells me it's the second floor.
I don't
Could
know
be
what else it
wrong.
would be.
Did we buy any more holy water?
I mean, treasure chest would be nice. Just a giant mound of gold and I have to buy whatever I wanted.
Dragons were guarded.
Yes, and beautiful women to boot. I'm sure that's all down there.
As they both look at her like I understand a little bit more about Jing than I used to.
Good night, everybody. Pavla trots off.
Uh, all right. Does
I
anyone
want
else
a meat
have?
pie. Do you think they serve meat pie here, Magdalena?
I believe that any town worth a damn serves meat pie.
Let's go find a meat pie.
They do, in fact, sell a meat pie.
I go to my house.
How good is said meat pie?
Robin, your house does not sell a meat pie.
That's very sad.
No
Oh.
meat pie for Pavla.
Does Pavla's house serve the meat pie?
Hold on. It's of average quality.
Okay, I'll take average quality.
It's average quality.
I assume that meat pie is like pizza, where average quality is about 90% of them.
Yeah.
All I can hear
It's like you
is
find someone bad, you can really tell it. But
But for the most part, it's all good.
but if you find someone really good, you like make a little quick note. Just like, what in area?
Anyway,
I'll come back here.
meat pie, drinks.
Was there anywhere? Yeah, was there anywhere else anyone wanted to go?
I mean,
Just like-
I think I'm good on supplies.
Oh, I think I have some gold I need to split up with you guys.
Is a good night's rest going to be enough to bring me back up, or
Yeah,
that's
well,
what I figured? But I wanted to. Make
Yeah,
sure.
so good night's rest. So good night's rest restores all of your vigor.
What about a bad night's rest?
What?
wait. You have 8 out of 12 wound.
Oh.
I don't.
I do.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Pavla.
Oh, Pavla.
My bad.
Uh,
Pavla's actually pretty beat up.
oh, if that's the case, Pavla, before you leave, I think
Did
I had
the
a.
skeletons trash you that hard, or?
Oh, my wound has been 8 since the last time I
Oh,
almost died.
Right. Yeah, you guys went down before she fully rested. That's right.
Okay, I'm
Right.
going.
I thought you had more
Since
than
the-
that.
I'm pretty
Since the last time I
sure
almost
I
died.
have. I didn't make a note that I used any of my extractions, so I can go ahead and cast Cure Light Wounds on her.
I also, if we are planning on just spending the night here and no one else has substantial damage, I can do 3 more myself.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
I don't have any wound point damage. Does anyone else have any wound point damage?
Nope. Just figure.
So between the two of us, we can restore Pavla to tippy toppy shape.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, if she wants to go to her own house and just
Not
Cool.
just tip top.
That you guys, yeah. I'm
Wow.
assuming you guys would have, yeah. You guys probably would have done this before she left because
Yeah.
she still looks kind of rough.
We would have asked her to join in with us with the meat pie.
Yeah.
join in
absolutely. Oh,
the
yeah, of
memories
course.
of meat pie.
Okay, fine. I will have meat pie. And
It's
taking
made
this
from the most
opportunity,
delicious rats. No, it's not.
taking this opportunity, I'm going to divide the spoil that we got from before
Oh,
between
nice.
everyone.
Nice.
Ooh, spoils.
So divided by 4, that's 77 for each of us.
Oh, I gotta do math now. And by
Yep.
that I mean bring up a calculator. And
Hmm. Okay.
77.
Nice.
should probably look into selling this horse that I bought.
I got the horses.
Well, maybe not. You might need it to
Get it
Get
out of
around,
town
right?
quickly again.
You might need it to leave and get back to the other side of the River Kingdoms.
That's true.
Ride like the wind.
Get a cart to pull everybody in.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, you guys enjoy your meat pie. Um, you're splitting the gold. Um, only a couple of things really of note that you don't have to pay particular attention for. Um, the guy, the
Is creepy dude back?
yeah, the creepy dude you met before with the red cloak, um, low scar, red cape.
Ah,
He's still there. He's got a couple people who uh, with him now.
I'm enjoying a meat pie.
Um, he's got a few more people with him. He's no longer alone, is the point of him.
right.
And
I take note of all their faces,
Yeah.
and then get back to meat pie.
yeah, and then also there's also a bar fight that happens.
Just in the middle of the eating.
Yeah, I mean it's isolated to like 3 individuals, but
So not quite a
And it's-
brawl.
yeah. and it is broken up, but there is a bar fight.
I like to imagine that like one of them gets like pushed into the doctor and like he spins around like he's gonna do something about it, and the doctor just is like looks at him and flexes, and then he just goes back to fighting the other 2 people.
Actually, yeah. Actually, they're very focused on each other. Like these people specifically have it in for. There's one, yeah. It's like there's 1 versus 2, and they very specifically have it in for each other.
Are they all humans?
Yes.
Do
Pav-
they wear?
Oh, what's going on? Pavla.
Pavla gives like a side eye towards it, like she's trying to pretend she's not interested, but she's kind of interested.
Knowledge local.
Is there a story there?
Are they tallying points?
Ooh, yes. Okay. Okay, then I guess I'm describing this now. Okay.
That's 24 for
Cool.
knowledge local.
I decided to lock this behind a.
Paywall?
Yeah,
Yay!
no, it's like no, it's like yeah. This
We all
is-
have to give you $1 to get the
40 flat. No.
The single person is one of the rangers. Who have a group in the town.
Oh.
You know her as Gwyn. She is
Lord of
engaged.
the First Flame?
She's
That's the one.
engaged to Edders, one of the servers here, and
Okay.
is an extremely jealous person.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Of more note, the 2 people she's fighting, 1 man, 1 woman, they are both barbarians.
Ah, great.
So what I'm hearing is cat fight, so Jin is very interested.
Yeah. um, so, uh, I don't know if you need a reminder about
I was gonna say, I
what's
would
going
just
on
be
with all
holding
those
an action
groups.
so that if anyone like starts to interrupt our meat pies, I'm going to daze them.
Yeah. So yeah.
I would like to
Uh,
hold an action that if anyone interrupts it, I save the meat pie.
So, not the gold. Wow. That's-
Much appreciated.
You know what? No, he needs to keep his muscle mass up. More meat. But,
That protein's
I
important,
give
man.
Rasputin some meat pie.
Well, the gold is stored safely on
that's
my person. The meat pie can get knocked off the table at any moment.
oh yeah, and then you never get it back. The gold
Exactly.
can be picked up. It's just as
Exactly.
good. That's a good point. So yeah, you go ahead and explain it, Pavla, and I'll fill in details because you rolled really well.
What?
Beat the tar out of
I'll
them.
yeah, you go ahead and explain to them what the deal is. and I'll try
Ah.
to fill in details that might.
She
be
says
relevant.
this through mouthfuls of meat pie. I'm probably going to be wrong about half of this because half of this was prior information before the campaign and I'm not remembering. Okay, so that lady, she's the head, she's one of the rangers, she's not.
Yes, she is one of the rangers.
And the rangers are, well, they're rangers. They
Yeah.
pretty they're around. They're not one of the ones that live outside the city, right?
No, they are a group of people who patrol
Range.
and protect the forest. They hunt, and also they are very anti-thief. They don't like the state the town is in, and tend to not associate with the many more questionable elements of the city.
So friends
So
of
it's
yours.
weird that she's in here, aside from the fact that she's engaged to the barkeep.
The barkeep, that said barkeep, appears to be pleading at the side of the bar fight, just kind of distressed, like he's not sure what to do.
And the barbarians also keep to themselves outside the city, but they're kind of encroaching on things, right? So them and the rangers,
The barbarians have walked in and claimed this is their land,
yeah.
and everyone has just said okay, and so everyone's fine. Yeah, everything is fine.
Totally.
Yeah, and also
They're just as important as the goblins.
and also notable, also noteworthy, their chieftain often speaks with the baron, and um, recently there has been tension between the barbarians and the rangers.
Right. I say all this.
Okay.
Exposit, exposit.
Well, that's gonna be a healthy relationship.
Pavla says, takes another bite of meat pie. Real juicy, though.
Mm. My money's on the ranger.
Oh no, there's two of them.
Yes, but she has a loved one in here, so I have a feeling that she's going to be particularly feisty.
I mean, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah.
Do we
I'm
need
just
to
gonna watch.
Yeah, just like watch as we enjoy her.
I'm just like stuffing meat pie into my mouth like popcorn.
Mhm.
All right. The ranger lands some good hits, but is eventually knocked down by the barbarians.
Mhm.
Called it.
Uh-huh.
Dang it.
Now,
You're not losing
the barbarians gloat for a bit, and perception check.
Let's see. Oh, 17 plus 6
Uh,
is math.
18. That's not bad for me.
Do
Yeah.
an 11.
13.
You guys all see this.
23, yeah.
You guys all see this. She's not being subtle at all. She appears to be going for her knife, and
Wait,
and
the barbarian or the ranger?
the ranger.
Okay.
What?
While they're not looking and gloating, she appears to be going for her knife.
Oh
But
dear.
But fortunately, the server steps in and starts to calm her down.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well then.
Well,
Pavla turns to Jing and says, "You see, there's a reason why no one's told them to vamoose yet."
hmm. There's help. I think I clipped out for a second there because I heard "tell them to the moose."
Vamoose.
Oh,
Va-
vamoose. Yeah, the va was cut short, so it sounded like the. Ah, just kind of like nod my head and.
Does anybody require medical attention?
Um, there are some bruises on all three combatants, but they don't. None of them appear in a particularly bad way.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
Okay.
She, yeah,
I've seen worse.
the ranger and the barbarians, and also the server have an exchange of words.
I've also
Can we
seen
at all-
much better.
You'll need to make a you know what? You guys will all roll perception. So
We're all very nosy
Pavla-
into this
yeah.
fight.
yeah, I know. It's, I was like that. Yeah.
Should
So
I-
Pavla
can I
and
make-
Doctor. Yeah.
Oh, can I make a heal check?
Yeah, sure. What for?
Oh, just to see if anyone needs some medical attention.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Because I never get to roll this. 18.
Okay. You imagine that if they were treated, then they would recover very quickly. This is nothing that won't heal in a week or two's time, and you imagine the more immediate effects will be gone fairly soon. Nobody seems like they need immediate medical treatment or like broken bones or anything like that.
Alright.
No busted nose.
I'll leave
Yeah.
them be then.
Definitely a bloodied one or two. So yes, Dr. Franklin and Pavla.
Yes.
You hear Gwyn tell the server Edders, say, I'll wait for you outside. And then turns to the two barbarians who have sat back down. One of these days, you lot are going to go too far. We'll see who ends up standing at the end of that one. And the barbarians. Yes. Yeah. The barbarians look up at her and are like, and just too far. What are you talking about? This is our land. They share a laugh and go back to their drinks, and the ranger storms out.
Ugh. Man, I can't wait to get out of this town.
Ooh.
Raise my glass of whatever I'm drinking. I can agree to that.
Pavla raises her glass of meat pie. What?
Anyway, to bed, and then back into dungeon.
Yeah.
Yes.
To bed and to dungeon.
I go to my house.
Go to inn.
Cool.
It's a very, very, very fine house.
You guys all go to bed. Pavla,
Yes.
when you get to your home, you find a message.
Oh, good. What does it say?
Is it
Your mouth-
stabbed into her door?
Your mother is coming.
What?
So, yeah,
Oh, dear
doesn't say
heaven.
when.
What?
So, enjoy looking forward to that.
Um.
The next day!
Oh no.
Oh dear.
So everyone's fully healed up, I believe. You guys are gonna go right back into the dungeon, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Without
Awesome.
delay.
Yeah. On your way there, you notice that the goblins seem very agitated.
I mean, I'm sure they would be.
No,
They're
like
missing their sword.
no, they actually seem like a little scared
Oh,
of
that's
something.
not good.
Like something's gone on. They're not quite right, but they're goblins. Who knows what might happen? Um,
Caleb
You hear-
still trying to desperately get the party involved in town politics. The party.
no, this. Hmm, you guys hear occasional. You guys hear occasional whispers. Uh, Apparently, one of them has gone missing.
Oh, is that all?
Mergmo?
She went missing a while ago.
So
Oh yes, Mergmo's thought a traitor.
these goblins believe in a particular bugaboo called the Half Face. So they.
Half face.
Yes,
It's like no face, but half.
yes, the Half Face. So they appear to be a little bit. They appear to be a little bit. There's like some hushed whispers and some gossip going on about that. They definitely don't seem quite as excited as yesterday.
Oh,
So less politics and more local crypt.
Yeah.
I've heard this term before. What exactly is a cryptid?
Think like Jersey Devil, Bigfoot, that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Mothman.
Yes.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Could be politics. Could be politics. Could be foreshadowing. Could be both.
Anyway, we head back into the accursed halls.
Could be world building. But
You're going
The
to see
happy
your mother?
house. So they're talking about a thing that they call half face. That's nothing that any of us would have heard of outside of this.
Ooh, ooh.
you guys know.
Can
Yeah.
I? Do I?
You guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys managed to pick that up as a bit of research from Lucy that the goblins had a particular monster they were scared of that apparently kidnaps goblins.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just
when
goblins.
like if they, for instance, commit the sin of writing anything down or
So a goblin's boogeyman.
try to usurp power or something. Just
It's like you children better behave,
yeah,
or the half face will get you.
yeah.
Right. And we know that there are there are like an order of goblins. Like there's a gang of them, a band of them that all serve one leader, right?
Right.
Yep, these are the goblins. These the
Growlsk.
Thornkeep.
But we've talked to Growlsk.
Yep.
Would it take an insight check to figure out if Growlsk was the sort of leader that would inspire like this kind of fear?
I can just tell you that one. Lucy's mentioned that this has been in effect for quite a while.
Yeah.
Couple of decades at least. So
So
he probably
prior to Growlsk's existence, this bogeyman has been a thing.
yeah. So,
But it's totally regional.
yes, very regional. That's why it's specific to this area.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this might have something to do with the dungeon.
Well, then.
Yeah, Aaron knows too much.
Yeah. This is, you see, I introduced this concept earlier. This is my clumsy attempt to reintroduce it to keep it in players' minds.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's okay. I'm trying to figure out how to get my character to ask the right questions.
You don't necessarily have to ask anything if you don't want. This is just something you hear on the way by.
No. I'm trying to determine if Magdalena's paranoid enough to think that those are exactly the kinds of commands that would be given to someone if you didn't want other people to know what they knew.
Sure, it's totally possible that it's a cover for something.
But I don't.
It would have
She.
to be a pretty good cover since it's lasted through a couple of goblin generations, but
Yeah, but if you're efficient at killing them, and
yeah,
it's not too hard to be efficient at killing goblins.
yeah.
There's a whole anime about it.
Yeah,
Um,
entirely possible.
no, I will. I think I'll bring it up with the doctor, and I'll say that they look the goblin population looks astir, and if what Pavla says is getting them riled is correct, um, that thing that they talk about, if if I wanted to manipulate a population of goblins and I was doing something important that they had access to, those are the kind of rules that I would use to establish that they did not leak any information.
Sorry.
Mm.
Set the precedence.
I've seen cults that do the same.
Mm.
Like
Inspire loyalty through fear.
right. Or
In fact, in
or
Aslanti culture,
restrict
the aboleths would have been probably used in a similar capacity.
they restrict like so you will have one person who owns all the information and they are restricted. You I mean, no offense to anyone here, but you even see it in certain churches or certainly governmental institutions, although this seems slightly perhaps more insidious than that. Not that I know what the purpose of that would be, other than that perhaps there is more to these goblins than meets the eye.
Hmm. Well,
Perhaps it is best that they don't have the sword.
no, it's much better. It's in much better hands.
Mm.
Pavla smirks slightly.
How are you feeling today?
Much better, thank you.
Hmm.
You sound different.
Chipper is as the word.
Well, I'm at 12 wound now, so.
I guess your voice is of a higher pitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, we go to big giant door and start putting gemstones in.
Yes.
Yeah, I imagine they're engaging in this small talk as Dr. Franklin is just like walking ahead, making sure they're following him. Uh, okay, so you guys head in to the door. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Kevin.
What happened?
No.
Oh, so
Right.
the indigo. Did we put the other gem in?
Yeah,
You guys are about to.
All right.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you got it.
I will take a step back. A
Okay,
cautious step
fortunately, did you guys retrieve the gems you put in there, or did
Yes.
you leave them?
No,
We
we
did.
very purposely said that we retrieved
Yep.
them. And
Not
Awesome.
only did we retrieve them, but Joel specifically stipulated at the time that we were putting them in a separate bag where
Awesome.
we kept one of each of the.
Awesome. Okay, and you put them back in the same place as they were.
yes.
Okay then.
Ooh.
Right.
Click.
As soon as the last gem is in place, the door jolts a bit.
Ooh, back up.
And this time, rather than an electric shock that you are familiar with, Pavla. It merely emits a bit of a low rumble as it moves to the side for you. Opening inward to reveal a hallway that I shall reveal to you momentarily. It's this one. No. I forget that when I go to search, it defaults to putting it in the being in the search bar.
Oh, a hallway.
Yes. Yeah. There's a hallway with some stairs down. Now,
It even says stairs down.
yes.
I think these
It's
are
a
the
very
stairs we're going
informative room.
down.
Oh gosh. A long hallway slopes down to a room housing a pool of glowing blue water. Shining gold leaf and exotic designs decorates the walls, ceiling, and pillars. With a stone archway beyond the pool of glowing blue water leading downstairs.
This sounds reminiscent of a book I read once with like what did it have? Like a Sears pool in the middle. Like this is not Jing, this is me in real life.
Yeah.
I read a book that made it sound.
Interesting. So, hold on. Yes, if you guys would like to set yourself up in the room.
Oh, yep. Grab me token.
Okay. Um,
Wait.
whoops. Hang on. Exit the thing first now. Let's see where you guys are. So you guys walk in. Um, Magdalena.
Hmm.
Above the archway, you see um, you see some words in ancient Aslant that read, "Welcome, true friends, to the glorious palace of Nur Athemon.
Well,
The rest of you have been warned."
well.
So what's this? Pavla looks at the pool.
Oh, you look at the pool, do you?
What?
It sucks your soul in.
Oh dear. Hang on.
I knew it.
Oh, by the way, Pavla,
Yes.
make me a will check really quick.
Oh, great. I'm so good at these.
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay, thank you. Right.
Right. Poison, specially chosen to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison?
Of course.
Okay.
So what fate befalls me?
Hold on.
Please stand by.
I'm dead.
Please hold. Your call is very important to us.
There's just like
Okay.
a loading bar
You-
inside the pool.
Yeah. You don't see yourself.
What?
Yeah.
Sanity check.
In fact, the room, the water appears to swirl in a form of obscuring cloud, as though there's something to be seen, but it's not revealed yet.
Oh, that's weird.
So I believe you were saying something, Magdalena?
I originally thought a question was being pointed in my direction that was not.
Oh,
So.
okay. Yeah. Cool. Do you guys wish to... yes, you guys are examining this room. For the record, it does not look like you'll be able to deattach, like, say, the fountain.
Mm.
Or...
But I wanted it.
It would have been a very nice water feature for her home.
Yeah.
As
Also,
we pass
the
under
gold
the
leaf.
arch, I'm going to say, keep an eye out for more of the undead.
Yeah, oh dear.
Great.
Hold on. Okay. How on earth am I going to describe this? Ugh.
With words.
Okay.
Words are overrated.
So,
Truth.
so, um, the gold leaf on the walls, even if you guys spend a while scraping it all off, you'd probably get, like, very little to nothing for it. Plus, it
yeah.
seems like it's pretty well established in there. It is noteworthy that this place looks rather nice. Xing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you rolled a 20 on your perception, so I'm going to give this to you because this is actually something that you guys can potentially make use of.
Okay.
Um, as you look into the pool, something comes into your mind. Or rather, someone. So I would like...
If they're dressed in yellow, I swear.
I would like you to pick for me someone, just either in the town or someone you think was in your past.
Um,
Just anyone will do.
just anyone will do.
Just any old body'll do.
Uh, how about that half orc merchant dude?
Cool. Oh, good. Ooh, even
Wait,
better.
what are we doing? I wasn't paying attention.
Xing is staring very intently into the pool.
What?
Yes, so as you look at it, your thoughts kind of wander to the half-orc merchant you met. And suddenly, the clouds in the pool appear to peel away, and there he is.
Well,
Do I see this?
He appears... No.
No, it's
he
just
appears,
a pool.
Okay.
He appears to be walking in the woods somewhere. Probably, like, just outside of Thornkeep.
okay.
Yeah. Um... As you watch, you see that he travels for a little bit, checks where he is, and then now stands at a small area with a modest living quarters.
Okay.
Modest little house with a large garden. He pauses for a second, looks it over, and then as he continues on towards the house, the clouds close back in, and you see no more.
Yeah, blink. What? Shake my head a little bit, and Pavla's next to me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll just like, did you see that?
See what?
Oh, good.
See the what now?
I thought I saw something.
Oh, you definitely saw something. It was there for a good couple minutes.
Okay. Then change my grammar. I saw something in the pool.
In the pool. I look at the pool.
Yeah, it's a pool with rather
It's a
cloudy
pool.
water.
That's a request for glory moment. It is a pool. Yeah, I thought I saw someone I met in town, just taking a walk in the woods.
Oh?
Yeah. I've never seen that place before. But it looked very detailed. I look towards the magical friend of the party. Just like
Not wizard.
So like everyone else, well, you guys, I guess, like Devino's run through the room. Devino, is that right?
Yep.
Getting it
Yeah,
right?
Devino's
Okay,
at the.
perfect.
Yeah.
Devino's at the other end of the room. He's like, "Yep, we're totally going forward." You two are
Well,
enamored with the pool.
Devino's more like I'm gonna stand here in case anything creepy comes up the stairs. He's more like
Yeah.
being watchful, but he knows he doesn't have the
Yeah.
expertise for this.
He's watching the entrance. Everyone else is looking through the room.
Yeah.
So as soon as she saw the writing, though, now she's looking for anything else, which means her gaze is directed literally everywhere but the pool.
Yeah.
Because she's like looking at all the walls, she's looking at
It's actually
anything that might hold writing.
Yeah, it's actually a very good example of some Aslanti, not just architecture but decoration.
Yeah. So as she moves through, she's going to kind of absent-mindedly be talking at Devino across the room
Mm-hmm.
and say, my suspicions regarding the original ownership of this place are being confirmed more and more. The writing on the archway suggests that this it says a palace originally belonged to a particularly famous Aslanti noble,
Mm.
famous because he was cast out for necromancy.
Oh, great. That's
Mm,
wonderful. Oh boy.
Which could explain the rituals that went on upstairs that created the shadow. The sarcophagus, which previously held perhaps one of his lieutenants, and deeply, misfortunately, perhaps also the green, glowing skeletal figures.
That does not bode well, since he's several millennia old at this point.
And
Mm.
if my reading is correct, and the tales of this place are what I understand them to be, it could be connected with the large emerald spire that exists near here. The other ruins that are supposed to be in this area. I mean, let alone that the monstrosities that we've encountered have stone of the same hue
Mm.
within them. But I saw I've never seen the spire, but what I think could have been it, or what something was trying to tell me was it. Like if he is gone from this place now, that's the new home would be my take on it.
Mm. All right. Oh, probably should talk to our new friend and see if we can get more holy water. Speaking of
mm.
water, what do you think's up with this pool here?
Why
I don't know.
so?
Just seems like dirty water to me.
It
Would I have enough like knowledge of this kind of thing to know that it's a magic item of sorts, like
Yes.
a seer's thing. All right, I'll just
Yeah.
yeah. Then I'll turn to Magdalena. As like I, I think this is a seer's pool.
Or at least you know it's magical.
Or okay, then I think this is magical. I don't know how it works.
Is this normal that people just put divination pools in their
Hallways.
It seems
in their
like
Probably for
foyer?
haunting.
it seems like whoever owned this place did enjoy magic. You know,
Yeah.
this whole place has kind of been lit by magic so far.
I mean,
Little bit.
it is behind a zappy door.
That door.
It is behind a
fair.
paywall.
Yeah.
Paywall.
Oh, yes, I forgot to mention, by the way, as you passed by the door, the gems fell out and the door closed once more, but the same design is on the back.
When
So
you
you guys,
say the gems fell out,
they fell out and to a point where you could pick them up.
Okay. Then I'm sure we gathered the gems.
Oh
and-
yeah, 100%.
So anyway, back to this pool thing.
Back to the pool.
But yes.
Whew.
Yeah, he seems to have had a fondness for... The owners seems to have had a... The builders seem to have had a fondness for magic.
Okay, so she says it's a magic pool, and
Yeah.
I'm like, what would lead you to believe that it was magic?
I think I saw something when I looked in the pool.
Oh boy.
I don't know if it was showing me. It might have showed me what's happening now, or what might have happened before. But I saw someone that I met in town.
I don't know if I would particularly trust it, but okay.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna walk up to it and do an examination on it.
Cool. Yes, that would be knowledge arcana, right? Well, actually, no. If you're doing examination, then it should just be pretty. Oh boy, it's been a while. So that's
I've got use magic device, I've got spellcraft, I've got arcana.
okay. Um,
I can help out with Arcana or Spellcraft.
I have linguistics,
Okay,
I have religion.
this will be a
I have
now.
planes.
I'm gonna make this a knowledge arcana.
I will roll to assist.
Okay.
I assist very well.
Okay. Oh yes, you do.
I have a total of 20.
Okay, 20
to
plus
my check.
All right.
22. All right, you are able to discern that the magic, the way that this was constructed, was in order so that this pool might be used as a crystal ball.
Okay. All right, this is a perhaps
Basically-
cheaper option. I'm not positive. Maybe it's just more aesthetic, but it
A
is
cheaper option.
divination.
I look around at the walls.
Yeah.
Like,
It
Um,
is hey, you gotta cut costs somewhere. It's possible that it was an aesthetic choice. It is a
Yeah.
divination pool, though.
Yeah. The way a crystal ball functions is you can use it to cast scrying multiple times per day. However,
Mhm.
the DC to resist it goes down over time. So, yeah, you can use it to spy on people, but it becomes less effective with repeated use per day.
You can use it to see selective things, but its power wanes the more you use it. So
Yeah, needs
I
time.
mean,
to
if there
develop.
was something that you wanted to see or needed to see, it would still
Hmm.
be
Hey,
useful.
Caleb.
Yeah.
So can anyone try to use this?
Yes.
Cool.
I gave Jing a free pass because she rolled a natural 20 on that perception check.
Cool.
And it's like, you know what? As a bonus for that, this is a cool item.
All right.
and
Cool.
I used it on that dude.
That dude.
I want to try and use it.
Awesome. You have used magic device?
Wow, and my use magic device.
Nope. Never
Wow.
mind. I thought I did.
Ugh.
Never mind.
I have used magic device.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Okay.
Ditto.
Yeah, I mean, because I gave one to Jing, I would allow you to roll one for free. Um,
Give it a go. It'll be great.
Let me look at my list of important people to see who I want to spy on.
Cool. Oh, here. What's the worst that could happen?
yeah.
Instantaneous.
Ooh.
13.
Okay. Let's see. Oh gosh, what is it to use a device again? It's by.
It's by use magic device.
Yeah. May use magic device.
I'll be right back.
Cool.
I'll be right here.
Activate. Geez. Okay, I'm going to use. Okay. So what happens here is you plunge your hands into the water and nothing happens.
Well, I didn't do anything yet.
Dr. Franklin.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you see the clouds starting to kind of move off to the side, like they're starting to peel away, but they're not quite fully getting out of the way. Like,
All right.
yeah, you get the feeling that yeah, you're trying to use it, but either you can't quite maintain concentration enough, or you're not you don't have a clear enough image of the person in your head.
I got legitimately the worst.
You're not quite sure. Yeah, you're not quite sure why it's not working.
I know who I want to spy on.
Okay, what did you roll?
I didn't roll anything. Hold on.
What has anyone else rolled for it?
17.
Yeah, Pavla, same thing.
So I got a very bad idea.
This is
Okay.
bogus.
Yeah. It is a bogus idea.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I think it could have some real bad ramifications if it works.
For the
Do
for the
it.
record, now that I've looked this up, this is a DC 20. So it's,
Oh.
which I would have given you if you'd rolled a 20, by the way, Joel. I know you have a -1. And giving it to you for free already, there's no point if there's no chance of you getting it.
It's fair. I need to put some points in to use magic item.
Yeah.
It'll be very hard for me to hit the DC, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll this die.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, oops.
Isn't that like
okay.
okay?
Who do you
I'm going to hold in my head the image of a crowned skulled figure.
Ooh. Interesting. What you see what you see is a massive throne room. Completely that is let me take a look at this real quick. Let me just show you what let me just for no particular reason, look in here.
Let me pull up this completely other book for no particular reason.
Yes. Well, let's just see what you see. That's all. Okay. You find yourself in a large, ornate green room. Where you see a very dead, desiccated corpse sitting still upon a throne that has been carved into a massive shimmering emerald pillar that stretches from the floor to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And it sits there, this dead being with a crown on its head. Um, Unnaturally still, just for a while. And then before the vision fades, you swear you see its head move up. And its vacant eyes looking, trying to see something. And it looks. The vision fades as its head turns towards where you are.
Mm-hmm.
Its eyes fading behind the clouds just as it reaches where um, you were seeing from.
Yeah. Yep. I look up from the pool, contemplative, and I say, "Shall we go?"
Yeah, if we think of a good way to utilize this, because this could be a very
Yeah. If we could think of just a good way.
powerful tool, or also a terrifying tool if the mages find out about this.
What would they use it for that you would be terrified of?
Just the fact that they can. I mean, the ability to spry to look at somebody when they're not when they don't know about it. Just imagine how much they could think they could learn about the other factions in the town.
The door closed, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, but you can get through it easy enough. You just gotta put the.
Good, I was just worried somebody else might get through.
Yeah.
You know, pull a Ganondorf on us.
Yeah.
And steal a scrying pool. Yeah, I'm gonna look down the stairs
Inci-
and make sure there's no traps or nothing.
Incidentally, we did kind of share with the mages that the stone idea was working.
Yeah.
What?
Yep. Oh dear.
That wasn't Magdalena, by the way. That was me.
Ah,
Oh.
what?
So are you guys
I
moving
believe
on?
my response was, maybe.
Yeah.
I think we said we were missing a piece of the puzzle.
By the way, did you guys explain it in further detail to Lucy while you guys?
Oh,
guys
yeah.
did? Of course you did.
Uh,
Okay.
Yes, but I would have also told Lucy to try and keep her mouth shut about this.
Okay. Yes.
Yes,
she's
tell
right
the
back.
Jabberwock to
Yes,
stop
I
burbling.
see. Yes, I see. I see. Yes.
Pavla tiptoes down the stairs.
It would be great if,
So,
unbeknownst to us, they were just casting suggestion on her the whole time and being like, "You should probably tell us what's going on."
Phew.
Well, that's right. Pavla doesn't know that you've been talking to the mages insofar as the last time you were talking to them.
Okay, if you guys would like to retrieve your characters before I
Nope.
remove this map. Now, has anyone written? Yeah, has anyone written down something
Yes.
that they wish to keep?
Yeah, just save the map.
Um,
Or the table.
Why?
Okay, because I have prepped the other map and we've done other things to it that just make it a little easier.
I don't think I've got anything particularly besides.
Yeah. Was any mostly was anything written down today?
The only thing I
Uh,
changed was-
My health, but I can
yeah,
fix that.
that's the only I
Yeah.
can think of.
Yeah. Also, your 500
Also
gold.
the money. Yeah.
I got that. Yeah, I've got that written down on my other sheet. So
Okay. Okay. In that case, everyone hold on. I'm going to move this up.
Hold on to your butts, everybody.
Whoa!
hold on, it's about to get weird.
So weird.
So I think
Okay.
probably. Whoop.
Um, Alright, if you guys could just quickly adjust your health and um,
Yep. Got it.
the gold. I shall write down your experience real quick.
Oh, dang it.
Oh,
What?
I forgot that I had put my 4 ranks and things. Alright, I just have to remember which ones I had chosen.
okay.
I'll be
So,
home for Christmas.
I'm just going to load this up real quick.
Oh, I should actually probably put my mic down.
Well then.
Ah, yes.
Alright. Let me see. If I put another rank here. Nah. Not that great.
Unless you finish that. By the way, are any of those going into stealth or perception?
I think so, yes.
Cool.
In fact, all of them have.
I think I did what Joel recommended.
Hmm.
That sounds
Which
dangerous.
was... it's always a gamble. Let's
I've played
see.
games with that guy before.
Alright, so who's at the lead of the party?
I think the I think Pavla, because she's checking for traps. Then the doctor. Then
Okay.
Jin, and then Magdalena.
Cool.
I'm
Also,
not
because
sure how super worried I am that stuff's coming from behind us right now. But I think we both have shields.
this
so-
is true, and Magdalena is in front because, I mean, sorry, Pavla's in front because she is the sneakiest and the best at checking at traps. Doctor's in front because he's the giant meat shield. It's basically between Magdalena and Jin who is standing where, because both of them are in the rear.
Who has the best third position abilities is all I need to know.
Probably
Um,
Magdalena because she can
I was to say,
boost
I'm pretty
people
sure
and
that
heal people.
Jing does the most damage.
why
from
do I
third or
have
fourth position.
a medium mount?
I'm just trying to
What?
figure out.
There's a
Alright.
little token in my area that says a medium mount token.
Oh, sorry. That I don't know why that spawned. Spawned. I didn't do it, but
Oh.
Okay.
it triggered
I did
anyway.
not do it.
Yeah, sorry.
Da,
So-
da, 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 da.
Alright.
Arrange yourselves. So Magdalena and Jing, if you would like to be on the stairway.
Do you want to take up the rear, Magdalena, or would you like me to the rear?
I'll stay in the back just in case anything does
Alright.
happen to come down.
Alright.
So,
Our shield maiden of Magdalena.
as you guys round the corner, the narrow staircase ends in a short corridor leading to a large chamber, the center of which is dominated by a pool of stagnant water.
What is with this place and water?
Mosquitoes.
An oily sheen covers most of the pool, causing it to reflect a multitude of colors under the walls and ceiling. The only light in this room emanates from a faintly glowing orb attached to the ceiling, and an acrid stench wafts heavily in the air.
Great, something died. in that
There
cave.
is a set of ornate stone double doors to the south, flanked by a pair of sandstone statues, and there is a simple wooden door in the eastern wall. So I'll just go ahead and reveal the whole room. You guys will see it anyway. So,
All right.
I'm getting a very
and I'll just let you, that so you know where the door is.
brother.
Yes,
These
sister.
two here, are they statues?
Yep, those are the statues.
Cool.
I'm getting a never-ending story vibe over here.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Holding on.
Yep.
Hold on to your butts.
Yeah, this could be interesting. Okay. Oh gosh, I remember this now.
I
How's
so want to
everyone's-
use meta knowledge and
Wow.
just to actually and play it off as the doctor being competent.
Okay, hold on.
Holding on.
Yeah.
Holding on to our proverbial butts.
Also, my literal butt.
Yep.
Okay.
I just need to make absolutely sure that this is something that happens or not.
Murder hobos attack.
We run into
But
murder
but
hobos from another campaign.
we're the murder hobos.
I haven't murdered anyone.
Why do I not believe you?
Okay, so yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm good. You guys can position yourselves in the room based
Can
on what you're
tippy
exploring.
toe.
Yeah.
I'm a
You
tippy
guys
toe.
Guys are sneaking
All right.
around.
Sneaking around and buggering off. I think I will examine the pool.
Good.
Good luck with that before.
No,
Ah.
no. Here,
Okay, hold
here,
on.
here. No, stop moving in front of me. Is the point?
Okay.
You're behind me.
Get behind me.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I'm gonna sidle up to this corner and peek around.
Okay.
I'm
Dr.
sidling.
Franklin.
Doing the Wind Waker thing.
Dr. Franklin.
Dr. Frankie.
Something about the water catches your eye.
Oh no.
It's the algae.
It's stagnant. Was that movement? Why would water move on its own?
Dang it, are there aboleths in here?
Dang it!
I'm just gonna like hold up a hand.
Actually, hold on. Give me. Do you have knowledge of engineering?
Do
No,
I
you
have
don't.
knowledge of engineering? Can I make it? I have experience. Can I make it'd be a DC 10.
Yeah. You know what? You have experience in dungeons.
14.
Make me an intelligence check. Yeah. Okay. Um. This could be a slimy thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
A jelly monster.
Yeah.
a jelly monster. Okay.
I hold up and go back to Magdalena and whisper as quietly as I can. What do we have for handling oozes?
Oh. I don't know. Hold on.
Hmm.
I have a
I got
magic
a lot
weapon.
of inventory here.
I mean, hearing this, I kind of get my bow ready, but I don't think I'll be able to do anything.
Air bladder.
Can I pull
cake,
out my dog slicer?
That depends.
Coffee.
Did you hear what they were saying?
Thurible.
Do I need to make a perception check?
Actually,
I thought
no.
you were doing that.
Yeah, I did. No, you didn't hear that.
Oh, great.
No, Magdalena just shakes her head.
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, I've got my rapier out right now anyway.
She says, I do you have you're an alchemist. Do you have any chemicals?
Do I have any chemicals?
Alchemists, what? You
Uh,
bought a whole lot of crap. What odds are you do? Like, what are you looking for specifically?
just something like a good way to get the jump on the ooze.
Yeah.
Something that would
I
affect it.
ooh,
Iodine in
I've
the water.
no idea what would do anything to an ooze.
Yeah. I don't know if my best bet is actually just going full Hulk and stabbing it.
I can do- I can I'll start brewing a pot of coffee. We can
Um,
talk with it a little bit.
let's see. Do. Um,
Uh, I would have enough knowledge to know that it doesn't really matter if we make noise as far as the ooze is concerned, right?
I'm sorry. What?
Like the ooze mostly reacts to motion, not to whether or not we're talking.
Mm, it hasn't
Like
reacted to you yet, if that at
it
all.
could potentially feel vibrations, but it's not going to be like, "Oh, I heard an explosion."
No.
It's going to be like, "Ooh, I felt vibrations from a thing."
Yeah.
So I'm going to be like cuz Pavel is across the room. I'm going to stage whisper at her and I'm going to say uh Pavla, the
Eh,
I'm going to point at the water and I'm going to say not water.
I'm gonna squint.
Okay.
Do I know what she's talking about?
Make me a perception check. Now that with a you're looking directly for it this time, so
That's an 11.
11. Mm,
I kind of I look at the water, and I look back at you, and I look back at the water, and I look back at you, and I kind of quizzically raise my hands in the air.
Yeah.
okay.
Uh,
I think there's an ooze in here.
Oh, I make a dramatic flourish of putting away my rapier and taking out the dog slicer. And I tippy toe back over.
Okay.
So what do we
What-
do now?
I don't know. We don't know what it's. We don't even know if it's news, but more importantly, what kind it is. They all have a different.
Thing.
Oh, that's a good point. Does anyone have knowledge dungeoneering?
I have knowledge, history, and religion. I don't.
I have a. I have 5 in knowledge engineering.
Excellent. Give me a roll of that. Give me a roll for that.
15 total.
15. Excellent. Um, judging from the color of the water, um, and how and the oily film on the top of it, if that were a ooze of some sort, you would propose that it is a gray ooze.
Gray ooze.
What does that mean?
It's acidic in nature and immune
They
to
can eat
being
through
it.
stone, I think.
They are immune to effects of weather such as cold and heat and fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's okay. So she's going to be like, assuming the residue on top of the pool as an indicator, it would be most likely gray ooze. It's inured against extreme temperature differences. But it won't respond to fire. You could try. It could be in the middle of a blizzard and it would be fine. And they are
Does,
terribly acidic. If it gets a hold of you, it'll eat right through you.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It just is like, are they immune to slashing, stabbing, and bashing?
No. Do I know if the acid is like corrosive to metals and stone, or if it's just organic material that it'd eat?
The acid affects stone and metal
Okay.
and clothing and flesh.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Mm.
I just want to know because I was pretty sure that gray oozes were the. Aaron thinks that he knows that gray oozes are the ones that can like tunnel through walls.
oh,
Ooh.
But I don't know. I don't know if Magdalena knows enough to know that or not.
Yeah.
Immune? No, but you might not have a sword when you're done.
Pavo like backs away a little bit from the
Well,
pool.
I mean, magic stuff
Well-
is extremely resistant to damage. Like,
so do we progress or make a tactical retreat?
the doctor is just going to point to the bundle of cheap javelins that are on his back.
That'll be one way. I don't know if it will react if it isn't provoked.
Yeah, you guys are standing right next to this thing.
Yeah,
Does
it
it
hasn't
know we're
moved
here?
yet.
it's not doing anything.
All right.
Is it the whole pool is the ooze?
No,
Yeah.
it is. It is literally right next to Dr. Franklin.
It's
Oh, okay.
swimming
In fact,
around.
you know what? In fact, you know what? No, it's just kind of jiggling right here.
Yeah, it's a little gelatin.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pull out the
If I had
javelin,
one.
and then I'm going to suggest we try and just sneak past it. But if it looks like it, bloops up ready for an attack, I am attacking it.
All right, I'm gonna start tippy toeing.
You guys start making your way. Which way are you going, by the way?
I
To
was
this
I,
door,
I was
or-
gonna peek around this corner here.
That's a door.
Oh, this is just a door. Okay.
Yes, there's a simple wooden door here and a more ornate door past the statues down to the.
Always
down
go with the
I'm-
simple door first.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the simple door.
here. Excellent.
Watch my
It's
back.
It's a simple door.
Is it locked?
Magdalena makes towards the ornate door.
No.
She's actually just trying to take the widest berth around the ooze.
Fair enough.
Is it locked or trapped or whatnot? I'm examining it, trying to ascertain.
Doesn't look trapped or locked.
All right.
Can we hear anything on the
Yeah,
other
I'm
side
gonna
of-
press. Yeah, I'm gonna press my ear against the door.
You do hear noises.
Can I ascertain what kind of noises?
Movement.
Something moving.
Okay. Yeah, hold on here.
Could
Does
Rasputin
the door?
get underneath the
open
door?
Oh yeah, that's a
And,
good point. Could he?
Scout?
Whoa! That's
No.
Mm. He tries and
Actually,
he kind of
hold
like what?
Not knowledge engineering.
I don't think
Skill
I have
comes up
knowledge engineering.
way more
from
often.
Magdalena.
Okay.
This skill comes up way more often than you always expect it to.
Yeah.
But not enough for Harriet.
22. I will open this page for
22.
Commodore.
Okay.
Right.
In that case, what you guys, what you ascertain is that this is a. Okay, seriously, there's no lot here. This is a uh, new door.
Oh,
Hmm.
goblins?
This is not a part of the original architecture.
Does it look like goblin make?
So shabby.
No, no, this looks like a solid door.
Weird.
Someone's added this.
Hmm. I think one of the guilds might be down here.
Somebody else. Definitely.
All right, so let's see. Hold on, just a moment.
It's even
I have a
possible that they would have been the persons to put the ooze there. Which means that they are either a wizard or a chemist of some skill.
Oh boy.
I think I have a pretty good idea of who it is.
Okay.
Let's say 5 people bucks.
Yeah, Magdalena.
Da.
Once you approach the door, and as you're examining the door, how's your perception for this? Uh, you don't hear this, Pavla.
Yes.
As Magdalena makes her way to the door, um, yeah, her foot kind of, uh, yeah, her foot steps on a loose stone, and
Oh, the ooze.
yeah, you hear something from. You don't hear anything in the room you're in, but you do hear something from the room beyond the door.
Is someone approaching?
No, something's agitated. Something's gotten a little bit excited or agitated.
So it doesn't sound like regular people type people.
No.
It sounds more like monster scuffling.
It sounds like something is chattering a little bit.
Hmm. Chattering. Sounds like goblins.
Yeah. If it's using words, you can't make them out.
Okay. So, do we open it?
Well, do we want to, or do we want to check out the other door?
I guess we can look at it, but I'm not. I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm gonna sneaky tippy toe over here, but I'm gonna stop before the statues and I'm gonna take a look at them before I pass in front of them.
Cool. These statues are of a tall, somewhat muscular man in ancient, in like old-looking garb. At least you assume that's what it is. They've kind of bits and pieces of like say, especially around the face, have just kind of fallen off and crumbled a bit.
Hmm.
Hmm. But these are definitely human.
Um, so there's
Can you?
no wire or recess in the floor, like testing real quick to make sure that
Uh,
the floor isn't made of pressure plates.
Pavla,
Yes.
this area here is definitely not trapped.
Okay.
Okay. What about the statues?
The statues are not trapped. Yeah, there's nothing trapping you or the doors.
Okay. I'm gonna gingerly step forward and I'm gonna look at the door.
It's rather ornate. It's got some Aslanti patterns carved into it.
Have I ever seen figures of Nur Ataman before?
No.
Okay.
Uh, he was a rather unpopular figure. They didn't really think it was important to mention his appearance or make.
Right. But these
Right.
statues are both identical, correct?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. I am going to make note
Yes.
of it and probably do some rough sketches in my book
Yeah.
really fast.
Yeah, you're not quite sure if these would match the figure.
Is this like 2 doors, like a double door, or is it just a big single door?
It's a double door.
Okay.
So I'm furiously charcoaling as you're examining the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna look to see if it's trapped or locked.
Um, it is not. Oh dear. It is
It's
not. It is not trapped.
hmm. All right.
For the record, you rolled well.
Okay.
It is not trapped.
Okay, I'm gonna. Are there? I'm guessing there's no openings or gaps that Rasputin could get through.
No, these doors, when they were put in place, were made to fit the room, and they fit it pretty snugly. The walls are like stone.
Okay.
Are stone. The door is.
Can I tell if they'll open away from me or toward me?
Um, they will open away from you.
Great. So we can't barricade it if something goes wrong. All right. Should I open this one, or should we take our chances with the smaller one? I turn to the doctor. Oh wait, hang on. I press my ear against the door.
You hear a faint sound of wind.
Wind.
Yeah.
In the willows?
I hear wind. It's a little bit better than movement.
Yeah, the other thing sounded pretty aggressive. Why don't we start
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, let's try this one. Okay, I'm going to gingerly
Jin, you want
open
to
the
get a
door
little bit
just
closer to the rest of the party?
Yeah. Jin,
Jin?
Jin,
Zing.
Jin. Jing, jing, jing,
Jing?
Sorry.
Xinjiang?
jing. Okay, so I'm gonna open the door a crack and like peek my nose out and look.
Okay. Um. hmm. Remind me again. What sort of vision do you have?
Me? Low light, I believe. Let me double check.
It's just dim light in the room that we're in right now.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Oh no, I have dark vision.
Oh, you have dark vision.
I
Excellent.
do in fact have dark vision.
Excellent. In that case.
In that case, the horrors of the next room are presented to you in the grayscale.
Um.
I take my first peek in, and then I turn to the other way, and I say, "It's dark in there," and I peek back in.
Yeah. I will describe.
Yeah, it's
Don't go in there. It's dark.
Yeah. I will describe it to you in intense, sanity-damaging detail. No.
Oh great.
All right. So.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought we said we weren't playing Shadow of the Demon Lord this week.
Nope, you're right. This is Call of Cthulhu.
So. This long chamber has 4 alcoves along the western wall. It's the wall with the 4.
Yeah.
The outer 2 contain visible statues. And the center 2, you're not sure. Corridors stand opposite the northern and southern statues. So, there's 4 things over here with 2 statues here. Some things over here. There's an opening over here, and there's an entrance here, and an entrance here. Also, by the way, I should mention, you can see 2 statues.
Right, the ones in the 2 outer alcoves, right?
The northernmost statue is a
Which
figure
is
in the same robes.
Which is this one? Or this one?
The one closest to you.
The one closest to us. Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the one closest to you is the same figure in the same. At least you think it is. It's the same robes.
Mm-hmm.
He has one arm outstretched, and something of a. Yeah, he's definitely not saying stop or taunting. It seems more of an open gesture,
Hmm.
as though introducing something.
I turn back around and I say, "There's some more of those statues like these guys." I
And
point.
by the way, the statue farthest from you is differentiated from it because it is the same figure, presumably,
Mm-hmm.
with both of its hands stretched out, as though it were holding something up or commanding something to halt.
Okay. First man says, "Welcome." Second man says, "Stop." She says this and then she's like, "Okay, so there's two statues in here. One of them has his hands out like he's saying, 'Come over here. I like your face.' And the other one is holding his hands out like, 'For the love of God, stop.'"
Huh.
You said you heard a wind?
Yeah.
Yes, there's definitely a wind.
Yeah, wind goes whoosh.
You
Does
don't
the
feel any.
wind
I don't feel a wind, but I hear it.
It's just kind of there.
Hmm. You want me to investigate?
Where's that wind coming from? We're underground.
Good question.
Unless it's a wind elemental.
The wind follows me wherever I go. Wind that smells of rain.
What?
I watched Into the Spider-Verse this afternoon.
Nice.
That's one of Spider
Oh,
Noir's
good.
lines when they meet
Such
him.
a good. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie.
When they meet him, they're underground, and the winds and like his cape, his trench coat is flapping in the wind. They're like, "Where is this wind coming from? We're underground." He's just like that's what he says. He goes, "The wind follows me wherever I go. Wind that smells of rain." Just
Yeah, so Pavla is gonna turn around and says, "You guys got a light source, or do you want me to look into it further?"
why don't you
Yeah.
and Jin sneak up?
Hmm.
Okay. I pass through the door.
And I pass through as
Okay.
well.
Give me just a moment.
Joel reminds me that I have dark vision,
Oh.
so I should be able to see relatively well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
half the party has dark vision, half the party are humans.
yeah.
Are silly humans, what?
You guys can see that this room is very dark. There's no longer light here.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning
Hmm.
Dr. Franklin Magdalena.
Well, this man says go, Pavla
Yeah.
whispers. So she goes and takes a look at him.
Yeah, he appears to be he appears to be welcoming. You see a staircase over here,
Hmm.
which appears to lead to
Places.
yeah. Oh nope.
Whoa!
Oh dear. Oh no, what have you done?
I deleted the map.
No, you're not supposed to do that. I told you not to do that.
Yep.
When I
Actually-
told him like this is my idea for it, I was like, you just have to be real careful. Don't delete the map.
Can't you lock the map?
Yeah, I did lock the map. I can also delete the map even while locked.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you can kind of see that there's a thing over here.
All right. I'm gonna peep over this way, just like little like
Also-
peep around the corner
yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I
just
I
going
knew there
to-
was something there.
I'm just going to fill in more of this that you can see as you pass it.
Okay. Oh, there's like pews in there.
Yeah. Yeah, because you have dark vision. That's
Right.
nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek around this
Actually-
corner here and see
actually, hold
what's
on.
here.
Yeah, just a moment while I figure out. Yeah, while I figure out if there's something noteworthy there.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in the bathroom real quick.
Cool.
I would suggest you use it instead.
Oh, wait. Na, 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 na. Hmm. Okay. Yep, nope, still dark. Okay, so she's peeking over there. Hmm. Yep. There is. Hmm. Okay. I'll just go ahead and reveal that. It's another statue. Okay, so Jing, you can see into this room. You can tell there's like a couple of rotten benches there. Another hallway over there that appears to go around a corner.
Okay.
And it is still dark.
Okay. Just very dark indeed.
Yes.
We are gonna need a torch. Or I should say, humans will need a torch.
Who is the best one around us to carry a torch? My
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. So it's another statue.
Yep.
I mean, I'm probably too short to carry a torch and give much light.
well, you need both hands free. I need both hands free to make the mess. Is Magdalena the no? Because you can't use your shield and spellcast. So I think
What if Pavla
Pavla.
goes? What if Pavla goes on Dr. Devano's shoulders and holds the torch?
Well, the height thing isn't really an issue mechanically speaking.
Oh, okay.
There is
So
room
what sort of
for it.
statue is this?
This is a bronze statue
Oh,
of a man who is leaning forward with his cheeks puffed out and his lips in an O position, as if he's blowing.
Oh, is that where the wind's coming from?
The noise of wind has gotten a little bit stronger.
Hmm.
Still don't feel anything.
I'm gonna stick my hand forward just a little bit. Like, I'm gonna stand in this square and I'm gonna extend my hand out into this square a little bit.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I'm gonna take a marble out of my bag of marbles and I'm gonna roll it across the floor here.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Once the marble enters this square, it gets pushed to this square and is pressed against the wall.
Hmm. Is is there anything on this wall? Is there like a window or anything?
Um, hold on. Actually, hold on. Okay, this is clever. So, okay. What I'm going. Actually, hold on. No, offhand, it looks like. No, there's no window. Offhand, the ground looks like it may be slightly sloped. But if you. I want you to make me a disabled device check.
Okay.
And I am going to um, give you a minor bonus to this because this is actually a really clever idea.
Okay. That is a 9 plus 10 is 19.
Okay.
Plus whatever you think I should get a bonus, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. No, looks like the marble just kind of rolled off to the side and is on the wall there.
Getting hot.
Probably because of the gradient of the ground.
I look in my bag to see what else I've got. Ooh, I have a bag of powder.
Okay.
If you want, you hold on.
I reach my hand in and take a small, like maybe a tablespoon of the powder in my hand, and I throw it forward into the square.
Okay. Nothing happens. The dust settles.
So there's not actually wind here. The
Nope.
ground is just sloped.
A little bit. Things are a little bit askew. The stonemasonry is a bit uneven.
Yeah, but the breeze has to be coming from.
Okay, I'm going to take out my any tool.
Okay.
I'm going to unfold it into a 10-foot pole. I'm going to step back, and I'm going to try to press on this square from here.
Okay, make me a disable device check.
I'm going to do it. That's an 18.
Okay. Nothing happens.
This is a little unsettling.
Only because I've been making you roll. There could be nothing there.
I doubt I have anything to help. Let me see.
I'm going to step forward again.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna snap my any tool back into position, like normal position.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try using acrobatics to like dash in front of the statue and dash to the next square?
So you just want to run through it really quick.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just in case. I'm watching Pavla. I'm becoming suspicious of the statue.
Okay. Okay. Oh man. Cool. Okay, so how am I going to treat this?
Death.
Okay.
Death and despair.
Go ahead and make me an acrobatics check.
17.
17. Very nice. Okay.
Oh, she rolled a 17. It's very nice. When I roll a 19 and an 18, it's like, not so much.
What's your CMD?
Blah, blah, blah.
Ooh.
15?
The back end of some of your clothes gets singed as a massive gust of fire.
Oh, jeez.
Literally where you were standing. If you had been, you know that if you had been running, you would have been caught in that.
Pavla, like, points at you, points at the statue, like, makes some flamboyant arm gestures, and is like, what the?
By the way, Magdalena and Dr. Franklin, the hallway's a lot more bright now.
Is it still going?
Yes.
Why?
It shuts off after a few seconds.
Okay.
Some may even say
like they're
it shuts off after almost exactly 6 seconds.
Yeah.
It's just like Dr. Devono and oh my goodness, and Magdalena are just standing outside of the doors, cracked open with their arms crossed, and they just hear, whoo, and the room lights up. What?
Yeah.
Okay, Pavla's gonna back
Pavla?
up again.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. By the way, you rolled a 2 for your
On
perception.
what?
Yeah. And this thing is really hard to detect. Ugh.
Okay. So Pavla is going to extend her her any tool into a 10-foot pole again, and what she's gonna do is she's basically just gonna wave the pole around to see if it's motion censored or something. Cause she thought like, oh, it must be a pressure plate. That's what do these things, pressure plates. But apparently that's not it. So she's waving it around in front of the statue.
It does not appear to be motion-based.
Did I notice anything when Jing was running past?
No. Not with a perception check of 9.
All right, I fold the any tool into a sledgehammer,
Okay.
and I whack a freaking tile in front of me.
Give me a strength check.
It's not gonna be much, but let's see. I have a strength of 8, so this is a -1.
Okay.
I rolled a 2,
Oh,
so
man.
1.
Nothing happens.
Oh my goodness. Maybe it's
Fire
just
me.
wolves.
Yeah.
Fire me.
Yeah.
I was never any good at trap finding. I don't know why you called me out to do this. I'm just terrible at everything.
You give it a few experimental tests, but you don't think the any tool was built to put forth the kind of weight a living being was.
Well, it's what?
Yeah.
Well, it's any tool is kind of magic.
Still, it's like it's meant to be more of an everyday use thing. It's not meant to literally replicate the force of a human walking.
Wait, what?
It's kind of, but it's not like you can just morph it into literally anything and have it be the best tool ever for that thing. It's more
still
of
gonna
just
be-
you know what would be really useful that I don't have right now? Ah, there we go. I can fashion this into kind of this shape, and there we go.
Because it still has the same amount of
It can
mass
duplicate
per-
any tool the wielder can clearly visualize that contains only limited moving parts.
Mhm.
Hammers, shovels, and even a block and tackle without rope are possible.
In that case, your strength is kind of failing you.
Okay, thank you. Tell me I suck. It's like, don't tell me the item is
Ay,
working.
ay,
Okay,
It's demean me, not my tools.
exactly. Mm.
Hmm.
So how big was the gout of fire? Do I think I would be able to like duck under it?
No,
Mm.
and it was pretty big.
But now I'm over here.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
Does she, now that she's over there, see any more of the room?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, as a matter of fact. By the way, Jing, there's a silver-colored statue over here that's
Oh,
leaning
great.
back with a look on his face as though it's breathing in.
What? Wait a minute. So breathing in and breathing out. Okay, I look at Pavla. Pavla, there's another statue.
Oh, good.
This one, though, it looks like he's breathing in.
My guess, that one's fire, that one's ice, probably.
Really?
And see, you're stuck between them.
Great. Let me think. Do I have any tools to try and? Only have like a one to
Okay.
disable
I
trap.
think
Yeah.
your best bet would actually just be jumping back over and trying to not touch this tile in front of you.
Yeah.
That's probably my best.
Yep, it's gonna be a standing jump, but it's only It's only like a 10-foot jump. That's not hard.
All right.
I mean,
This is a 5-foot
it's a
square, though.
5-foot jump.
Oh yeah, 5-foot jump. You're moving 10 feet, but it's only 5 feet in the air.
Oh yeah, heck, I could do that, and my vertical is crap. All right. I'll roll. Should. Wait, what am I rolling to this? Just strength, dexterity,
I believe it's acrobatics.
It's just acrobatics.
acrobatics again. All right.
What's your acrobatics score?
5.
You make it. In fact, no, roll anyway.
Whee! All right, 13 and 5 make 18.
18. Okay. So you needed. Okay, that's enough to get you over from a standing jump.
Whee!
Nothing happens.
Well, that was illuminating.
Whew.
All right. I'm gonna peek down this way.
There appears to be a room over there.
Is it any better lit than this room?
No, it's dark.
Nah. All right, we got to figure out who's going to be taking a torch with them.
I've got a free hand. I can take one.
All right. We should probably think about investing in some sort of magical light source that doesn't require hands.
Like a mage. What? No.
Like a miner's helmet.
Like a miner's helmet.
I don't know how much is a wand of light.
One of you guys is gonna have to provide a torch because I don't carry them.
I will light and hand you a torch.
All right, I hang on to the torch and I start walking. It's like, don't go that way. There's fire that way, and I go down this way.
Actually, I'll take up the rear since I can see fine. You guys can get close to the light.
Hold on just a moment. Okay. So, you guys. Okay, so you've moved forward.
I did.
Okay.
You coming, Maggie?
Yep. Let's. Yeah. Perhaps a soft reminder to bring a light source would have been a good idea.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, I know, but it's just.
I don't usually need one.
I mean, if she's scouting ahead, I'm gonna I'm gonna wait for the to hand her the light source, so it's less obvious while she's sneaking ahead.
No.
Sorry, wrong way. Yeah. My bad.
If you hover over it and it says Forgotten Library, don't delete it.
Yeah. Let's see. It's
Or
that,
laboratory.
That. This one.
Not that
Yeah.
one.
Oh, this is just problems with deciding to do a new thing. Ay. How is that? Oh,
If you hover over it and it says Forgotten Laboratory, don't delete it.
okay. Yes, yes, yes. I see now.
Oh.
Okay. That is in fact the entire room.
Okay. I'm taking a look.
So, what you see here is a room with a description that's...
It's a room with a description.
Every time I refresh my thing has to reset. This room, this grand chamber, appears to be some sort of observation laboratory. The section you are on is raised and contains rotten benches for watching what goes on below.
Oh, great.
The lower part of the chamber is dominated by a dais on which is set a heavily stained table. I should have mentioned those stairs went up. It just yeah.
Oh.
It appears that something has dug through the walls of this room, creating 2 tunnels out of the chamber.
Oh, gee. I wonder if they're gray oozes.
Yeah. Staircases on the platform you're on lead out of the viewing area, and wooden doors flank the southwest and southeast sides of the dais.
So that's down here.
Yeah. This large
Some kind of
stone
weird torture
doors-
chamber in here.
Large stone doors stand south of the dais.
So that... What are these?
Oh, hold on. This one.
It's a room for sacrificing.
So what are those?
Like
Tables. Like
these. Okay.
worm eaten, like rotten tables. Also, there are creatures.
What? I don't move forward then.
What?
The heck?
Yes.
If I see creatures, I'm not going in the room.
I thought we were on a.
You
thing.
are.
It's like above it.
You are. Okay. Oops. No. Ooh.
Ooze.
Yeah. What you see down there is a goblin. I think I forgot to have you make. Oh well. Yes, I did. I'll just bring one out. You see a goblin!
Oh. Good.
And several friends of his.
Do they see me?
That's a good question. Actually, no, I have the precision. Right, okay. Sorry, let me gather the tokens here. You guys are doing a very remarkable job of dodging all of the things.
Except fire. What? No.
No, we dodged the fire.
You guys are doing a very good job of dodging all of the encounters. You see down here a goblin and
Oh.
5
oh.
dire rats.
What?
I can be friends with them.
What? What? What are you, a dire rat?
No,
Oh,
I
wait,
have.
Hold on. No, not 5. 3.
No, I have a +5 to handle animal when I'm handling rodents.
Oh.
Turn his own rats against him and raise your own rat army.
Yeah.
Or no, yeah, it's +4.
My
So
own rat army.
my handle animal is 12 when
Oh,
dealing with rodents.
dang.
So, yeah, there are dire rats, 3 dire rats, and a single goblin. This goblin looks very unusual.
Hmm.
Um, and in fact, I'm going to post a picture of him in the. I will post a picture of him in the Discord momentarily, so that.
You're gonna make me work to put this on stream.
No.
Uh,
Where is it?
I'll try to have a token ready for next session. We can just show it off then.
Which chat is it?
Um, I haven't,
Thornkeep.
yeah, I haven't put it in yet. How does nobody have a picture of this? Okay, I'll just.
You'll just have to describe it.
Robin?
Snip tool it is.
Yes.
Okay. In your pictures, do you have a picture of something called Snarl Tongue?
Um. I don't.
Just
know.
hit the Windows button, and it'll bring up the bottom thing.
I know.
Okay.
I know how to computer. I don't know if I have it or if it's on my hard drive.
Okay. Well, okay, I'll just describe it. Basically, this goblin looks.
I do. Hold on. I do.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds. No, I can't. Never mind.
Okay.
I can maybe do this like. No.
No,
I'm
I
not
mean
gonna.
just post it to Discord. I mean.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. Documents.
So, for the benefit of those watching the stream, this is a goblin who looks rather out of it. And it probably has something to do with the 3 glass vials with multicolored liquid in his head.
Oh yeah, that'll do it to anybody.
Um, he starts and appears to be looking around,
Oh my lord.
but he doesn't see you.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Do the rats see me?
No. His rats are kind of doing their own thing. But whenever they start to wander off, he makes a noise and they kind of go back into position. He seems to be examining, especially over towards where you are, but he doesn't see you yet.
I'm gonna motion to Jing. I'm gonna hold up my hand with 4 fingers up.
Oop, nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
And then hold my hands up like scary, like "Arr."
Okay. I'll just kind of nod and I'll kind of like gesture my bow a little bit, and raise my eyebrow, like, should I prepare this or what?
I point at the direction where the others are, and mouth, go get them.
All right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Jing, you came into the room.
She was in
I
the
thought I was still
hall.
in the hall.
Oh, you're in the hall. Okay. No, you're not. Okay. I see. So you're getting the others?
Yep.
Okay.
Come
All right. In
with
the
me.
meantime,
As you're doing that, you watch as...
Ta-da! There, I think you should be able to
you
see
watch
it
as this goblin...
on the stream now.
Excellent.
Yay! Now he looks like a kaiju who's about to walk all over the map. Ah. Okay.
You watch Yeah, you watch this goblin kind of sneakily walk up to the table, and
I'm gonna. Can I slink around?
hmm,
Like, kind of go over here and then hug the wall.
oh gosh, um, you're slinking. You're that's off the platform.
How big is the platform?
Basically, you see where the smooth ends and the kind of cobbly bit begins.
Yeah.
That's where the balcony ends.
How far a drop is it?
It is a drop of about 10 feet.
It's not too bad.
Army
However,
crawler.
one thing to notice, while you were making your way over there, the goblin has crawled under the table, and you can't see him anymore.
But I know where they went.
Yeah.
As I see the doctor coming in, I motion and kind of
Oh, wait,
mouth.
hold on.
What?
Yeah, you can't see him.
Hey, I still don't. I still have a light, but I just
Yeah, I'm gonna
do
like
the
mouth.
classic putting my hand on the side of the wall so I can just follow that way.
Mhm. Okay.
Um. Hmm. Yeah, Magdalena, in the low light, you can make out statues of humanoid figures. I presume. Wait, are you actually moving forward? Or have you fallen asleep? No. um,
Aaron?
I think Aaron actually may have passed out.
that's
Oh
that's possible.
no.
He had a real rough week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we kind of went through an extended period of other people do stuff.
Of not wanting to get set on fire.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we can stop here.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll stop as you guys enter this. Well, Franklin, for you, this very dark room.
Yeah.
Um, now that you're firmly removed away, you can tell that the stairs going up are ending. You think
Hmm.
you might stumble a bit, and you're not quite sure what lies in here.
I guess I can actually go Warhammer one-handed and then torch in the offhand. Is not too bad for me. It's not
Yeah.
ideal, but
Okay.
when the light eventually does happen, I do have a one-handed weapon
Yeah.
for these occasions.
Yep.
Alright.
I planned ahead.
Yay. So yeah, in order to give Magdalena a bit of a break, in order to give Magdalena's player, Aaron, actually, a bit of a break, you guys are going to be, we're going to be finishing up now. Thank you to whoever listens. Yeah, and we will be back. I want to say in 2 weeks. I might be wrong.
Who knows?
My timing of everything is completely off.
It.
Um,
I don't know. It could be 2 weeks. It could be 1 week. So.
More likely to be 3 or 4 or 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.